Hey guys, it's Kaylee. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are closing out the Treasure era of Ateez's albums, Treasure, Epilogue, Action, Answer. So this is the last album of the Treasure one, and then we go into the Fever series, which I've been hearing so much about, and that it even gets more emotional, so I am excited for that. But this one has Answer, Horizon, Star. You told me that it was 11/17 because it's November 17th. Precious, and then Outro, Long Journey. So I have heard Answer and I love that song. I listen to it pretty much every day. And I just did the rewatch of like the first look and everything of it. Horizon I haven't heard, but I know they have a dance practice, so I'll include that in here too. Star, 11/17. I am nervous for that song because I know I'm gonna get emotional, and we are gonna watch a live. I am gonna try to include it in here. If not, I will try to put a link for like the Patreon video maybe for free and stuff in the description on here that just has like the live for it. But I am nervous for that because I know I'm gonna be a wreck. So we're gonna do that one, and then Precious. From the last one, it was Precious Overture, which was like a little snippet and stuff that related to Treasure, so I'm excited to see what the whole song sounds like the specific one for it. And then Outro, Long Journey, it looks like it has a trailer for it, so we're gonna watch that like in place of it and everything, so I'm excited. Very short mini album, especially because I know one of the songs already, and then one's an outro, so we're gonna go right into this. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so I was thinking of skipping Answer because I have heard it so many times, and I like love it and everything, but this album only has like 4 full-length songs, including Answer, so I'm gonna include it because I never skip it anyway when it's on. So we're just gonna jam out, and then like look at the lyrics and stuff too more, but let's go right into it. Every time with Sun, I swear. I love those ad-libs in the back. And that pressing of the note of the piano too is so good. And it switches too. It starts at 1. Ooh, I like how much they talk about, he mentions the fever and stuff, and then like in Turbulence and everything with the oxygen and fire stuff with the elements and everything. I like how much they talk about that. Those harmonies and stuff in the back with him. And another pressing the piano. Boom. Boom. I love that chanting in the back too, it's so nice. Ooh, and then you get those kicks with the hi-hats and everything too when it switches to Yosem's voice. His voice is so warm and deep, it fits it so nicely. I love that sound in the back. I love how it still has that electric, like sound in the back too. And then it cuts out and you just get that. I love how they talk about like coming together and like being together and everything too, and that like chanting and stuff really fits that feeling really nicely. Such a good song. Yeah, like I said, that song is going to be one of my favorite Ateez songs like ever. It is just so, I don't think I can ever listen to it enough. Every time it comes on, which is pretty much every day, it never gets skipped. And just the progression throughout the whole thing, that lead up into the chorus with that build up and everything, it has such like a Latin kind of like drum guitar feel, is so good. And then it leads up into that like chorus with the chanting and everything. It makes it so full and it's so nice. And you still get that piano like they always use, but they also incorporate the electronic kind of sounds too. Just like very faint in the back and everything. And the tempos throughout this especially, like between Hungjun and Mingi, like the back and forth they do is so good. And then you get that like very consistent chorus. So I love how the verses and everything make it split off into kind of its own thing, but still like cohesive together, is so nice. But the next one is Horizon. And this one does have a dance practice too. So we're gonna do the lyrics first and then the dance practice for it. So let's go. Ooh. Ooh. That instrumental, the kind of beat of it reminds me of how like Desire kind of comes in. Like very, like it takes you back a little bit, but like in a good way. It's just very different. I like how, especially when they came in, like their voices over that. Like that sound is very much on the same level, like volume wise, as their actual voices. So I feel like it overpowers it a little bit, but not like in a bad way or anything. But I also love how much kind of slower they are on this. Like rather than that beat, they're not following that beat very much. They're going very much slower over it, which is really nice. But oh, we haven't even gotten to like in the actual song yet, and I'm already pausing, sorry. Ooh. Ooh. You get that little sick kind of sound too. Ooh. Okay, bringing in those pirate vibes again. This is very like. I love that swelling they always use. Ooh, and it goes very back into that upbeat kind of dance feel. This beat right here is my favorite. Like, when Hongjoong comes in, my favorite thing is when the beat slows down and his voice is faster over it. It really is such a nice contrast, especially with the tone that he has behind it. It's so good, and that switch up. I love this progression so much, and how much they're talking about like the sun shining and the sea and stuff, and then like the directions and everything with the compass, like north, east, and west and stuff, is so nice because it really fits that whole pirate feel that they have. It is so good. Like, I love how deep, like, Yeosung is a perfect fit for that part. Dude, this song has so many switch ups in it. Like, it's good. I like how they mixed it together like this. Ooh, and then like horizon, like over the horizon, like mixed in with all like directionals and stuff like that, and all the sea. Okay, I feel like that song was very like unique, like in the sense that not like that they haven't used those different elements and stuff, because they definitely have like the electronic kind of feel, but like mixed with the sea shanty kind of feeling too, especially between the first and second albums especially. But just the way that it was composed and like mixed together, I feel like was kind of on the different side from them. But I really liked it. I love how it felt more experimental, but not totally, because it had those different elements in it, but especially the switch ups. Like, there were so many switch ups in that, and especially during like going into the chorus with Stan and Jungho, I loved that. Like, especially, it was so nice. Their voices like complement each other so much, And then after that, when it switched into Yeosang, I love when he did that part because his voice is such a contrast to that. It's so like on the deeper side and warmth to it that it really fits that. And then especially the change up and everything between Hongjun and Mingi was so good. It was very, like, especially how it started, it just grabs your attention very well. And like that sound specifically, like that high pitched kind of yodel like kind of sound, it was very much on the same level as their vocals and everything. So it really stuck out a lot. And I feel like it really set the tone and like gave that specific song its own sound, especially leading into that. But I love the lyrics too. I love how much since it was like Horizon, I love how they were talking so much about the sea and like the horizon line and everything with like the different directionals and stuff, and then like the sun going down. It was so good. I love like the whole atmosphere kind of lyric writing that they did. But we're gonna get right into the dance practice now, which I'm excited for. I don't know if they have any live performance. I'm guessing they have live performances, but I don't see one on their actual channel, so I don't know if they do. So I'm definitely gonna look that up and everything. But we are gonna do the dance practice for it, so we're gonna get right into that now. So let's go. Okay, we're gonna get right into the dance practice, and I already see Hongjun's jacket, and I love it. But it looks like they have the Korean title on here. Is it Ji Pyeong-sun? Don't know if I'm saying that right, but I think I'm close. But we're gonna get right into this, so let's go. But I can't even imagine a dance practice to this, like especially with how the instrumental is. Like, I feel like it would be similar to Wonderland. No, I don't know why my brain didn't click that there was way more than 8 people in that room. Dude, those... I love how fluid his movements were. I love that Yeosang's in the middle for this part, because those hard hits he's so good with. And then Jungho's killing it. I love that little step out like that. That kick out is really nice. And the partner choreo. That dragging. I love how they move to the beat of their voices. Ooh, I love that. He drags out his words right there. Ooh, that reminds me of the Answer choreo with the lineup right there, with the ripple effects. That is so good right there, that popping. This choreo reminds me so much of like a mix between Answer and Wonderland. I love how much they play with the ripple effect like that. Are they gonna bring it back? Ooh, what is that from? That choreo. Oh my god, what is that from? It's from one of their choreos. Oh my god, why can I not think of it? It'll come to me. But I swear I've seen them do that before. I can't remember which it is. Is it Treasure? I don't know. They killed that though. I love the choreo. It fits so well to that song. Okay, I had to look it up. It was Treasure. I knew that looked familiar right here. And I remember it too because Yes Song stuck out so much in that part. But just needed to point that out because it was killing me that I couldn't remember what it was. I feel like that choreo specifically fits so well to that song. I feel like on second listen, I definitely, like, I like the song, but on the second listen, especially seeing the choreo with it, I like it a lot more. And I love how they incorporated so much different, like, choreo and stuff. Like, that was from Treasure, and then I love how the, like, Say My Name, like, that bridge and stuff, and, like, Answer and everything, too, with that ripple effect they do it in both of those, and I love how they brought it into that one, too. And then Wonderland with those sharp movements, especially like the popping and everything, was so like relative to that. So I love how they kind of match like all the choreos and stuff like that. It's so good. But the whole like beat switch up of that is so nice. And I love how, especially Hongjoon, how he switched up when he did his rhythm and everything. He prolonged some of, like dragged out some of the end of his phrases and stuff in between. It's so nice. But I feel like I'm kind of rambling and trying not to listen to the song because the next one is Star 1117. And I am worried, but also excited because I know it's going to be a beautiful song. But we're going to get right into this, so let's go. Okay, so we're going to start with the lyrics and then we're going to watch a live of it. I got recommended a couple lives. I know there's one on Mnet and that will get blocked right away if I do it on here. So I'm gonna save that for afterwards and probably try to upload it on YouTube, but probably won't happen. It'll probably be on Patreon. So we're gonna try to do a clip from a live concert and see how that goes. But there's one of the most viewed ones is the one from the Seoul concert. So we're gonna do that one. Definitely leave some recommendations for other ones too. And I'll include that in the one that I do with like the, actual like Mnet performance and stuff. But we're gonna get ready to the lyrics, so let's go. Already the piano in the slower song. I've heard snippets of this. Oh, his voice is so beautiful in this. Build up. Ooh, I love that twinkling. And you get that really like soft snare drum right there. Okay, one of my favorite things is when Hongjun sings. God, the vocals in the back. Okay. We're listening to this again. That is such a beautiful song. And these tears need to suck the hell back up because they sounded so beautiful on that chorus, especially in Jungkook in the back with those vocals are insane. This piano is so good. And Yoonho's breathy voice on this is perfect. That progression right there. Wooyoung's voice is so unique and so pretty. Oh my god. Oh my god, why didn't I bring tissues? Okay. I thought I was doing good at the beginning, and now it's almost done. Oh my god, the vocals. And just the lyrics. Okay, guys, I don't know if I can watch it live. That song is so beautiful. The lyrics. I did pretty good on the first listen, and that second one, I don't know what happens. Everything just came like crashing down, and that song, oh, just their voices on that were so good, mixed with the lyrics, the piano, the breathiness, especially from Seunghwa and Yuno. Those two killed it, and Jungho with those freaking like high vocals that nobody can ever touch is so good. But I love how especially Hongjoon and Mingi, like they did like kind of singing on here too. And Hongjoon, I don't know what it is when he sings, it is one of my favorite things. We're gonna do a concert live and we'll see how it goes. I know that there's a few of them, but this is the Seoul concert one in 2020. This is one of the most viewed ones, so I'm not sure if this is the one that you guys would want me to watch, but we're watching it. But definitely let me know some more recommendations stuff. And I'm not sure if this will get blocked, so we'll see. But get right into this. Let's go. I swear, they better not do this song at the concert, or my makeup's gonna be all gone. Dude, San's voice is just so beautiful. He's one of my favorite voices. Don't show me Hongjoon right now. My god, San sounds so good on this. All of them.
지금 기억이 있다 잊혀진데도 그땐 내게 늘 빛이었다 그 사실은 나만큼은 잊지 못할 것 같아 그대 곁에 널 살게 해준 바라봐준 나의 별 너무 고마워
Oh my god, we are not doing a audience sing along right now, right? I decided apparently I want to torture myself today because we're gonna do another one. This will be the last one, so don't worry. This is the Star 1117 live in Newark, and I wanted to do this one because I am seeing them in Newark, so I thought it would be like a good fitting. And I feel like this is the one from the guide with Hongjoon. So we're gonna try to make it. I think it's a fan cam one, so we're gonna do this. Damn, they are close. Dude, San on this song is absolutely beautiful. All of them, but something special about San. That melody is so good. Jungho kills that part. The lightness in his voice is so good. Oh no. No. Oh my god, seeing other people cry. Why don't I have tissues?
When you sing Star 1117, Ateez looks like a really star, beautiful star. Thank you. Ateez is so beautiful. Thank you. It feels like I was writing a letter to Ateez, his song, when I was singing. Ateez, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Okay, I tried to fix myself as much as I could because I forgot that we have literally a whole last song left and an outro. But that song is so beautiful. All of them sounded absolutely amazing. The lyrics, just the feeling of that song. Like, even if you don't read the lyrics and everything and just hear them singing, they sing with so much emotion and just like, it gets you, man. Like, I can't see that song like in person live because I will be a legit mess. Like, I don't know what to say. All of them sounded so good. I loved San on this song. His voice was perfect. Like, if you want to show them talent in live vocals, this song captures that so much. Seonghwa, I loved his voice on this too. And then Yoonho, his breathiness in it. And then Jungho. Jungho has such, like, he still had his like beltiness that he usually has, but he brought in so much airiness and emotion to it. Beautiful. Like, that song is so good. But we do have a whole other song on here, which is Precious. This is the one that was like Precious Overture on the other one that was mixed with Treasure. So I'm interested to see how the whole song sounds. And then we have the outro. So we're gonna get through this. So let's go. Hopefully they bring me back up a little bit because I need to get back up out of these feels. Because I am so sorry for that. The tears were coming and I couldn't stop. Ooh. So is this like a whole mix of Treasure? I love that creepy synth. Ooh, like that part is from Treasure with Jungho. I loved that part in the other, in the overture part that I heard. Ooh. I love Sungwa's voice right there. They're talking about dreams again, running towards them. I love that, like, high-pitched now. I love how he slows down when the beat is pretty much consistent throughout. Ooh. I love how much their voices are like pulled up more, like volume wise, over the chorus instrumental, unlike the regular choruses. I love how they're singing like in unison, like they do an answer too. Those harmonies. That was such a good song. Okay, I loved that song. That instrumental was so good. I love, because I did hear like the overture one from the last album. I love that. I don't know exactly what instrument it is. It's like a flute, but like a distorted kind of different sounding one. But I love that sound and the different pitches they use, like back and forth. They have like that higher pitch, but they go into the lower one after Hangjun. It is so good and like very consistent and very upbeat. And then it mixes so well with like especially Yoonho when his voice is a little bit slower over it. But that was so good. I love how much they're playing with especially song titles in this one. Like I feel like they're connecting their albums very well. Like kind of they're reminiscing back on the other albums with these, like Horizon and stuff, and like Star, and it reminds me so much of like different elements from the first three, like all mixed in. Like definitely Horizon gave me those pirate vibes that like Pirate King and all that stuff did from the first album. And then the second one, like Precious and everything, gave me very much of like Treasure and stuff too, obviously, because it has like those kind of themes and everything and instrumental incorporated into it. But and then Answer and Star, I just love how much, especially with the lyrics, remind me so much of the third album. with like Wave and Illusion, they talk so much about dreams and stars and like running and reaching for your dreams and everything and just like guiding you throughout it, which I think is so good and so like such a comprehensive like storytelling aspect throughout their album is so good and just so consistent, which is one of my favorite things with Ateez's writing especially. But that instrumental was so good. I love how it was such like a different take after the Star song, like went very back up into the upbeat like Horizon. But I feel like Answer was a good mix between Horizon and Precious mixed with the Star 11-17. So because Answer isn't that intense, but it does have intense elements, but it does have a little bit of a smoother feeling than the other two did. So it really mixed those two songs. So I feel like track listing was really nice. But before we talk about like the whole album and everything, there is the outro Long Journey trailer. So this is actually from like their like KQ and everything. So I'm excited to see it because I know for the Fever series, I think they have like the diary films, like that's when they start them. And I think there's one before the Fever Part 1 that I have to watch. So I will definitely watch that. So we're gonna get right into this. So I'm excited because I love like little film things like this. And I like how they actually have one for this, the outro one.
Did you find your dream?
Is this Maddox again?
Did you find your treasure?
Those strings, man.
Yes.
It's like a cello.
We have finally found it. Covering us like the shining light. Setting us free like the winds coming from above. Can you see the changes?
I love how it's going through all of their music videos.
The roaring winds continue to blow. It will not stop us. We are the history, and we will be the one. Can you hear those voices?
Ooh, I love how creepy that was.
And we will be the one. Can you hear those voices?
Yeah, I love how that was like all black and white and just the whole tone of that, especially at the end of this leading into like the next album and everything. And I love how, I'm pretty sure that was Maddox's voice. It sounded just like it, especially from like the intro Long Journey one. And I would guess they would have him do it too. But I love the consistency throughout this whole like era. Pretty much like the whole Treasure series was so good at portraying that longingness of like going after your dreams and reaching for them, but still being okay with how everything's going on like the way. And just like the whole journey of it was so good, especially how much they talk about stars and the sun and just like days passing and just like time in general was so good. And I love how they incorporate that into like the new storyline and stuff they're going towards, I'm guessing, with like the Fever series and diary films and stuff, which I am so excited to get into and start checking out. This whole album has been so good. Answer, one of my favorite songs, of course, I've said it multiple times, but that song is probably perfect for me. Like the whole progression of it, the verses, choruses, bridge, like everything is just like spot on and so cohesive throughout it. Horizon surprised me. The instrumental was so interesting but like different throughout it. Like they change it up very much, especially from choruses into verses. And I feel like it was different like kind of every time, but they still composed it and like put it together very well, where it did seem like the same song and everything. But I love that. I feel like they experimented a little bit with that song specifically. And then Star 1117, that song, I don't know. That the whole feeling of that song was just so special. And I can imagine being in the audience and having that song be part of the set list. But I know that Hong Jin wrote that too and stuff too, so makes it even 1,000 times better. And they all sounded amazing on it. Precious, I love the elements they took from Treasure, especially and like their earlier stuff, because I love how they brought it into this album, because each song kind of mixes with different eras throughout the Treasure series. And I feel like especially Precious brought in like the Treasure kind of feels and everything with Pirate King and stuff. And then Horizon brought in more of the third album with like Illusion, Wave, but still kind of more of the Pirate King stuff too. Especially with the lyrics and like how they're talking about pretty much the whole like journey and everything, and just like the way they can portray a story and message with their lyrics and everything and still make it its own thing, even though it's all connected and stuff very like effortlessly, is so nice to me. And then Precious and Ultra Long Journey, I like the little film that they had. It was very like, especially with the strings and everything, like I think those violins and cellos and stuff, like those, the deeper notes mixed with those higher strings and everything were so good. And I love how they incorporated like all of the different music videos, but they were black and white, so they had that kind of like nostalgic kind of like older feeling, because it was like part of like the past stuff that they've done. But it was so good. This album, I have been recording for so long. And this album is so short, so I loved all these. This is definitely one of my favorite things about Ateez, is that they really put so much thought into not just like the song itself. They put it like the track listing and like how they want to mix the songs like as a whole album, and then make it cohesive throughout the whole like sub albums. Like story and like just different eras is so good and just so nice to me. Like the writing on this, the composing, the producing, especially on this, like Ateez's team behind them is just so impressive to me. So props to everybody, like the like Hongjin and Mingi for writing lyrics and stuff like that too, and then the Edenary team and everything. Like they go all out with all this stuff, and it is so impressive. But the next one is Fever, like the Zero Part 1. So I'm excited. We're gonna get into that soon. I'm gonna try. I made a goal for myself that I wanted to get to all the albums before the concert, but time is running out and we still have like 5 left. Most of them are mini ones, but I think there's 1 or 2 more full-length ones that I have to get to, so we'll try to get through them. But if not, I will definitely hit all the ones that will be on the set list and stuff. But I'm excited to see all like get into the more of the storyline stuff and like the diary films. So definitely I would appreciate as much help as I can with that. Like what I need to watch and what I should watch, like in what orders and all that stuff. If there's extra things, like not just music video wise, but like on their like Ateez channel and stuff, would be much appreciated. But this was so good. This whole like saga and everything, just the whole message behind having dreams, going for them, and like going on a journey to find them, but still being okay if they don't work out or if it takes longer than you thought for reaching for them, and it's still okay, is just one of my favorite messages in music and like their songs and everything is so good. But I have been talking for a long time, so I'm sorry. But this is so good and I can't wait to get to the next one. So I hope you guys enjoyed listening and watching with me and everything. Hopefully those lives do not get this video blocked. If they do, I'll have to cut them out and I'll make like another link or something in the description. We're crossing my fingers that it's fine. But I will leave the original links to like the videos and stuff in the description, like for the fan cams and stuff who shot them and everything too, just so they have credit and everything. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching, listening to me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.